I wish everything in my business ran as smoothly as Sage Intacct does. So my name is Stephanie Kolobaba. I am the Director of Finance at the Family Centre of Northern Alberta, and we are located in Edmonton, Alberta. We have a number of programs, social services, human services, mental health services, if I were to kind of summarize it. So I started back in 2012 with the Family Centre, and when I came on, we were using Sage 300, and we had some challenges with our current service provider, if you will, kind of our intermediary between Sage and us. And they didn't understand our business needs and really couldn't be bothered to take the time to understand our business needs. And our organization had gone through some substantial change in service delivery and grown quite a lot. And it really changed the dynamics of how we were doing our finance and accounting and those processes. And so they weren't meeting our needs anymore. And the customer service was abysmal. So I set out because I was like, it's got to be better. There's got to be someone who cares, who wants to work with us and be a partner in business. And that's when I found Acima, and it was great from the start. With Acima, we kind of partnered down that road of what's going to be the best solution for us, what is actually going to meet our needs, but also work within our financial resources and constraints there as a not-for-profit. And so we did end up choosing Sage Intacct, and to Acima's credit, they were very open and receptive to ensuring that we got the best system for our needs, whether or not that was a Sage product or something that they directly represented. They cared that we got what we needed and that they were there to support us. And the other thing I found and really appreciated is that Rob is always very upfront. So he's not going to just try to sell me something for the sake of selling something. So when we switched to Sage Intacct, that was a big undertaking. It involved restructuring our entire chart of accounts. We went from 3,600 GL accounts down to about 300. They cared a lot. And there was even some hiccups with, there was a third-party vendor we had to, that Acima actually outsourced for bringing in all of our prior year data, which is no small feat. I mean, it's thousands on tens of thousands of lines of, transactional details. And Acima managed all of that and dealt with that. And again, just really supported me so that it was as easy and seamless as possible for me in terms of our system conversion to Sage Intacct. And that was a huge change. And to feel that kind of support really just solidified the relationship we already had. I haven't had that before with other providers. The provider we had before Acima, probably prior to 2014, didn't understand our business, couldn't be bothered to understand our business. And Acima has only stepped up their game along the way. And they really take the time to understand us. And they've even supported us through, the payroll conversion project, which wasn't even their project, but they were able to pull out some of that payroll data that I had no idea how to get out of Sage 300, so they go above and beyond the call of duty. And I appreciate that so much. The system has completely changed gathering data we need in that it's sped it up. It's made it more efficient. It's made it easier to get. It's also very intuitive to use. So even if it's something I've never used before, I don't even have to spend hours in the help section, which is also amazingly robust. But it's just intuitive, right? Like, oh, well, this will be here and this makes sense. And you add this and you click this and it just makes a lot of sense. So we've been able to automate some processes through that, largely around journal entries, cleaning up that chart of accounts right off the hop when we converted over to Sage Intacct was huge for us because we had, like over 2,000 accounts that we didn't need that were just a big clog. I had a binder chart of accounts and now it's just like a sheet, which just kind of makes it clearer for everyone. And the reporting, just the out of box reporting was impressive. And then on top of that, we're able to kind of customize reports within that and without having to be a Crystal Reports expert or some dinosaur technology expert. And so it's really given us the ability to pull our data more efficiently, more effectively, and faster.